And you do this for what?
A booty call.
Are you companions?
Yes.
No.
Ooh, Lou. This is when you should have kept your mouth.
You made no impression on me at all.
My girl, just like a mother taught.
I'm not Lestat, Louis.
Who are you?
I'm the vampire who could take your life, boo. Keep playing with me. Hello, my YouTubians, and how's everybody doing today? I hope you all are feeling right, fine, and dandy, and if you are not, well then, you already know. Hopefully this reaction will put a smile on your face, because today we're going to be watching episode 4 of season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. Alright guys, now, first of all, I would just like to say thank you to everybody who rocked with me with my late posting of Interview with the Vampire episode 3, because your girl was late because she went to the Megan Thee Stallion concert. Yes, I did. Had myself a grand old time, and I had to drive there actually from my city to Memphis, so that was a whole ordeal. And then I only stayed for the night, and then I drove back. So by the time I got back on Friday, I crashed. I literally went to sleep, crashed, woke up the next day, slept again. Your girl was tired. Okay, between the butt shaking and the driving, I was wiped. Had a great time though. If anybody has a chance to go to Megan's concert, you need to go, okay? There was cosplay, there was bootay. Me and my friend had a blast. And I'll be inserting some videos and stuff for you guys to just get a clip of. This is just a smidge of what the concert had going. And you guys, like I said, when she does it again, I'll be purchasing another ticket. Maybe not so close that time, but I'll be in a nosebleed somewhere having a good old time. And thank you all again for watching the episode when I dropped it. Hopefully I'll get this one to you sooner than that. We'll see. You know me. Honestly, I'm trying to come up with a better schedule to try to get my editing in and still live a bit of a life, because I told myself this year I was gonna do more with myself instead of just staying home. And I don't know if you guys know anything about editing, but it usually takes me 2 to 3 days to get an edit done, because the way I edit is very detailed. At least for me, I have to put myself in front of the thing, then I have to make sure I time the videos, and then I clip the videos a certain way so that they don't get copyright. It's a whole process, but I'm still trying to find that balance. Hopefully I'll find it and you guys will get more videos, but until then, thank you for watching the ones that I'm posting, and just for rocking with your girl, period. Love you guys for that. So with all that being said, let's do these introductions and get the party started, shall we? All right. Hi, I'm Shalea, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, hey fam. Around here, I like to say that anybody who hits that subscribe button is family. Oh, I don't think that's a heart. Do it again. Take 2. Is family. So if you're into TV shows or movies with a whole lot more commentary than you will see of them movie clips, then look no further, because you found the right channel, and I am your host for the day. Alright guys, are you ready to continue watching these vampires that we know and love? I sure am. Everybody sit back, relax, and let's enjoy a show.
Me and you and me.
But for how long?
His name is Raglan James.
Raglan James. Now you all done told me about him. Apparently he's a psychic who either is or was in the Talamasca, and he also is going to be switching bodies with Lestat, I think after Queen of the Damned. OMG. All I can say is, Raglan James, you've piqued my interest, okay? I don't know how long they're going to take to put this into the show, but I promise you, they bet not cancel this show until I freaking see it. You hear me? Okay?
Américaine? French is ugly.
I guess she's coming back.
Do what must be done.
And do you speak for the coven?
All I know is, I don't know how Armand is gonna pull this off, or if he's just gonna pull rank. Honestly, I think that's all he can do, because I don't know how he's gonna pull off making them think that Louis still alive.
A new play for you and the ladies.
And I play the little girl.
Oh, her face. I still have her face in my mind, like the shock on her face when she saw that this is what her future was gonna be. Forever a child. It's almost like they want to drive her crazy. Honestly, at this point, I do believe that they are playing mind games with my girl, and I don't appreciate it, okay? I want you more than anything in the world. I'm really not feeling this eyeshadow. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it. Or this eyeliner. That's cute.
There's nothing more adorable.
Is she singing or mimicking?
To sing with the voice.
He's right there in the row. They ain't even trying to hide it. Yeah, they didn't even put him in some type of seclusion. It may be in a crypt. Our mom put him right in the front row, okay? I guess he said, I don't care what y'all think. He ain't going nowhere.
When she's locked away like an old duvet.
How many Claudia dresses do you think they're about to make after this? I feel like this dress is about to be iconic, and we're about to see a lot of these dresses on Halloween. I would get me one. I don't know. What about y'all?
You know what I'm about to say.
See, I think even Louie knows that she don't like this.
I don't like windows when they're closed.
She does have stage pizzazz, though.
And how did she like being infantilized?
She carried her water uphill like a seasoned
Issues
player.
with it.
You see how our mom was trying to really be like, oh yeah, she was okay with it. She did what she had to do. No, she didn't like it, okay? Even Louie had to interject and say, no, she didn't like it.
Lulu, get away from there! I'm a guardian!
Lord, the Black Shirley Temple.
You have been warned!
Oh my goodness, so morbid. It's like some macabre little Lulu cartoon mixed with Shirley Temple.
Play was a hit.
An unmitigated hit.
They added shows, sold souvenirs.
They were making her their cash cow.
Parisians who'd long disdained us started drifting back in again.
Oh, you mean she revitalized the once dying performance? You mean you used her? You knew you could use her and you did.
How did the coven take it? Oh, I hate this song.
Y'all came up with it.
3 minutes.
Fuck off! 3 minutes.
Wow. I gotta tell you, my girl, if he can still have a full-blown conversation while you're in the act, you're not doing it right. Dang, she don't even sound like she current anymore.
By the 500th performance, Claudia was beyond bored.
500, my God.
It wasn't on me. It was sabotage.
It was what? You had her do this 500 freaking times. I'm like, Armand, you have got to get yourself some new material, sir. No wonder people were not coming to the play. You were boring. Your production was stale, okay? As weak old motherfucking loaf bread. I just don't understand how he thinks he can have the same material and somebody's gonna stay invested for a long period of time. You don't even tweak it a little bit, okay? Maybe today instead of baby Lulu flying out the window, she can push the nanny. At least that would be something new. Get mad at her all you want. Hey, you may be mad at her, but the audience isn't. So what you gonna do?
Explain to the company why the performance felt more like a slog.
Cause I'm bored.
I'm a fierce vampire trapped in the body of a little girl.
You see Santiago? He was like, you get him, girl.
You live with Lulu off stage until she returns to you on stage.
And yet the audience sang along in full voice.
Thankfully, somebody is saying something. I didn't know if it was gonna be you, Santiago.
Clapping cattle are not the measure of the Théâtre des Vampires. If they were, your mugging and pandering would have a standing room only to the decade.
Them fighting words. I feel a mutiny coming on, guys. I feel a mutiny approaching.
It's a show of shallow power. Qu'est-ce que tu penses faire?
And you do this for what?
A booty call.
Are you companions?
Yes.
No.
Ooh, Lou. This is when you should have kept your mouth shut.
Remets tes miches dans ton bleu.
What the hell? What's going on? Where did that come from? I'm very shocked because anything Santiago said, I thought she would have backed up. Is she bumping Santiago or something? Is there something going on that we don't know about? Because I'm just wondering, what is this? Why did old girl just attack? I think that was Estelle. Was her name Estelle? I think she just attacked her out the blue. Only thing I can think of is she's boinking Santiago.
It's not a companionship. What is it?
It's whatever allows me to live another freaking day. I ain't trying to say that Lou's kind of hoeing himself out, but like, you do what you can for survival.
So it's not whatever I want to call it then?
Just say boyfriend, something along them lines.
What was my mother's name?
You don't talk about your mother very much.
Because she was a bitch.
This is great. What we got is great.
A year and a half, Lou, and you still are not over Lestat? That should tell everybody where this is going. I get it's only been 37 years, but like at some point somebody gotta start to let go of something. What did Charlotte say in Sex and the City? Like however long you dated the person, you have half of that time to get over the person. So if you was together for like a year, then you need to be over him in 6 months. So well, I guess in that tone of things, Louis was with Lestat for like 37 years. So I guess he's still got a couple of years left to mourn. Never mind, y'all. That was a bad example.
You don't understand the danger I risk every night for you.
You choose to do this, though. This is where we have to come full circle with choices, y'all. Okay? Armand, boo-boo, you choose to put yourself in these dangers. If you don't want to put yourself in these dangers, off Lou and keep it moving. But you want to keep this thing up with Lou, so you have chosen, not Lou, you have chosen to put yourselves in this predicament.
I keep your secret.
What secret?
What's the secret?
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, I'm the secret.
About Lestat?
Do you notice how hot the room gets when you two talk about the secret?
I notice how hot you are.
You have to get back. Curfew.
Even Maitre has a curfew?
I love you.
Lies. You see Lestat's face?
I love you.
I don't believe you. Me and Lestat laughing. Neither of us believe this stuff.
You promised you wouldn't talk.
Are you seriously talking to him like he's not a figment of your imagination, Lou? I thought you were gonna get better. If you really loved Armand, then you would, frankly, the visions would probably like start lessening. But since you're now talking to the visions, I am going to assume that they're getting worse.
Are you schizophrenic, Louis?
No?
Then what the fuck is up with the visions?
Would you like to know what it felt like?
Yeah.
Armand's getting a little upset. You know I don't like when you talk about Lestat like that.
And you weren't feeling Lestat in the room?
I was not aware he was as present as it seems he was.
I thought you could sense him in his mind. Unless he's gotten better at mind blockage, I'm confused.
So, were you two the only ones who survived the fire at the theater?
You shocked he knows about it? This is Mr. Malloy we're talking about. He finds the facts!
You weren't provided any information about the fire in our archives.
I don't need to. I've got my own archives. It's called the internet. Are y'all fucking with him again? You see, I don't like when you fuck with my boy just because he's asking you these questions.
The fire?
How about I'm just good at my job?
One of my researchers found it. Claudia.
That's right, Daniel. Change the subject.
Still journaling.
No vampire must commit to writing the history of the vampires.
I'm not writing the history of the vampires.
A few things about you. Go on.
That's right, girl. Say you ain't got nothing to hide.
Maître has an attachment to the laws. Now, you may feel protected by his tender attachment to your Louis, but tender can turn to tinder.
It's a warning, girl.
I don't need
Francis Norton was transformed without the permission of the vampire Armand. And here lies his daddy vamp.
I wonder why he did it then, if he was gonna get killed.
Please, don't be so melodramatic. And thank you for the kind word.
How do you know what I wrote?
I read it just now, right in front of you.
Oh, he is good. I'm honestly thinking she should probably ditch that diary still because, you know, we can't trust Santiago's intentions. He may try to get her just because her and Lou are so close. You can't trust any of them, frankly, guys. I don't.
Don't like windows when they close.
I thought so, girl.
You sold me a dress.
Ouais, tu m'avais trop payé. Avec des billets froissés, des boucles d'oreilles pleines de sang.
Hey, you took him. That makes you an accomplice.
Puis tu souriais pas.
You made no impression on me at all.
My girl, just like her mother taught her.
Pardon me, madame. There is history between us.
Oh, you better give them the cut direct, Lestat.
Still dressing your windows for your German tourists?
Your French is still ugly. Like your Dao outfit.
And still, like your face.
I don't know what he sees in him. He's not that attractive.
You's a damn lie.
Read my mind. Grab my melons.
Already doing it.
Oh, now that's why you got your ass beat. I'm not sure if y'all will hear the rain, but if you do, it's because it's raining. So, yeah, there's that.
Sam was late with the blood bellows.
Heads in a hat, working on a new play.
Hey, he's a working man.
It happened 4 times.
Won't happen again, Maitre.
Hey, okay, you think these plays just write themselves? And frankly, you need a new one.
Catatonic. Since Santiago has taken up with Celeste.
I ain't trying trying to be mean, but I mean, how long was he with old girl before he switched over to Celeste or Estelle? I can't keep up. There's so many. But I'm like, I'm sure after the first 50 or 75 years or so, the relationship gets kind of stale.
Gustave, les toilettes? I'm over from last night.
Ran down the street screaming, I am a vampire.
And how does he not get punished for this?
It's not just Paris giving birth to more genius.
Dang, Lou, you loud as freak.
Two art forms into one, coming up with new ones. Meanwhile, everyone's fawning over Picasso.
Not gonna lie, that was a little bit funny, Santiago. Just a tad bit. I chuckled.
Suppose I can't come off haughty. Everyone's fawning over Picasso, but not me.
Oh my God, how is he doing that? That's actually crazy and spooky at the same time. Oh, Jesus. This is not gonna end well.
Louis, come back.
Come back? I ain't gone enough.
You might remember I bought a Fougeron from you doing that watch I was wearing.
Yes, a good watch.
Apparently, he's still wearing it.
Where did you hang the Fougeron?
Over my bed all spring. Then I sold it to Jermaine Seligman.
So that's how he became into the art world.
Like this one?
Dashed in there by mistake.
A happy mistake then. You caught the soul he is hiding.
Lubu, I would get that photo back. Now. Toot sweet.
Hell of a shot.
Only 5 prints left. You should buy one from me. Sit on it. Sell it to Seligman when he moves into photography.
Fuck you!
I'm confused.
Some of these aren't so bad, Louis.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I think I've seen it somewhere, like in a book or something, right?
Something wrong?
It's not mine. That's Fred Stein.
The hell? He's got a good eye if he can recognize people's photos like that.
What is this?
Dear, this is a Stein.
Why is it here?
Don't ask me.
I didn't put these here.
Probably Rashid confused them.
Oh, Armand, it looks like some things are unraveling for you, my guy. How you gonna explain this away? Because Louis looks like he's a little upset. What you gonna do?
You'd only do her if she had a paper bag over her head. She agreed.
What is that?
I was an adequate photographer. I want our readers to know that.
Okay, I'll make notes.
Can I get some aspirins?
It's all coming back to him now, y'all. He is putting the pieces together, and I can't wait. Hopefully, maybe by next episode, he'll have unraveled all this. The star of the stage. And she don't even care. Santiago must be sick. He ain't out there signing autographs.
I know, my French is terrible.
It's better than the plays.
Of that, they can agree.
I've only been at it a few years.
It's one man's opinion.
I only take them at night when I can't control the light I'm getting.
Lord, he's talking to him like he's really in the room now.
Do you know how many great shots I've taken only to find that the light was insufficient?
Hey, Louis, I can completely understand. Do you guys know how many selfies I take thinking that they're the perfect selfie just to look at it and be disappointed?
God spends 3 or 4 days with folks before he even picks up a camera. Can't do that. I'll end up eating them.
Like this gentleman. Oh, enter.
Even Dreamstat's hilarious.
Tell me one thing wrong about this photo.
Your lens is not entirely clean. And you see here?
So is this him giving himself advice as Dreamstat? Or is he just like WWLD, what will the stat do? I don't know, like WWLT, what will the stat think? I don't know. What is this? It's weird the way this is vibing. I'm not sure. I'm unclear. Is this Louis' subconscious thoughts, or is this just what he thinks Lestat thinks? Or what Lestat would think? I don't know.
What light through yonder window breaks?
Corny.
I was wondering if you wanted to take one of our walks.
Aww, but that is sweet.
So you spend the day and night in the dress?
It's a punishment.
Are you their hostage?
Good question.
More like they're my family.
TB killed my family.
TB, tuberculosis?
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Lieutenant from Düsseldorf.
Okay, you're one of those Yahtzee lovers? Hey, I can't judge. Back in those days, I'm sure it was so hard, girl had to do what she could for a box of chocolate.
And now I'm a traitor.
How did they find out? Was he coming in every day and night? You didn't think to tell him, hey, let's keep this on the low-low.
Qu'êtes-vous? Qui vous a autorisé?
Rest.
Now you gotta teach me that trick, okay? The fire's cute, but I want to learn the mind control and the time stoppage.
I do not enjoy using my powers like that.
Seemed like you did.
You were wound rather tightly after Santiago's probing.
Hey, don't probe too tight into my history and I won't be so uptight.
If I may say, it all makes you look weak.
Ooh, boy, you tiptoeing the line on your life.
I am not Lestat, Louis.
Who are you?
I'm the vampire who could take your life, boo. Keep playing with me. I guess after a year and a half, Louis got a little comfortable.
A contemporary of my maker, Marius the Romanus.
Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Marius is his maker? Man, I probably knew that and forgot. I don't know, but it's just like, no wonder he's so dang powerful.
This is Amadeo.
Is that supposed to be you, Armand? Looks nothing like you.
Sent him to work on a merchant boat in Delhi when in actuality they had sold him.
Well, they ain't shit.
Shackled on the boat, the brothel, my maker's purchase.
Did it darken your skin or something? Cause you look lighter in that photo. I'm just saying, they couldn't make that painting look a little bit more like him. They couldn't put just a twinge of brown in the coloring.
And if a friend wandered into town, I was donated.
Dang, Marius, you ain't shit either.
And Armand?
The name the coven in Rome gave me.
So you've just been renamed thousands of times.
After they set fire to the studio, set fire to my maker.
Wait, what? When did they do that? I could have sworn Marius didn't get killed like that. Didn't he meet up with Lestat? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe the movies aren't accurate. Did Marius get killed, or maybe he faked his death? I don't know.
And sent me to Paris to reign over the coven abandoned by Magnus. Magnus, who begat Lestat.
You see how it all ties together. So Magnus wasn't technically his deserter. He was the coven leader who deserted. Makes more sense. I mean, but why did they burn Marius is the real question. What did Marius do? Oh wait, I forgot. Armand does also lie. So maybe he's lying.
And on and on and on.
And why does Lestat get so upset? Isn't Lestat's Louis' conscious? So is that really Louis not believing what Armand says?
Aunt didn't want me adopted. One of them was bad trouble.
Maybe you shouldn't be giving all your info away, babe.
One dark thing after another. Maybe I seek it out. Maybe I chase after it.
Claudia, baby, I think you lost track of time.
There's something broken in me. A collision in me, like I want to go bang.
Well, you about to go bang. When Armand finds you, you definitely gonna go bang.
You got blood on your eye.
I bled through.
Oh, girl, I got to go.
Claudia!
Girl.
You left the sacrifice on the green room floor.
I missed a chore and made a friend. And before you tell me to make friends with the coven, I can't, because they've all turned in too long ago and you know it, which is why you run to Lou.
You better calm it down, baby. He ain't Daddy Lou.
Most in my position would treat you no better than you treated your maker.
Oh, Lou, this is on you too. Cause I mean, my goodness. Does he know you did it? Or does he still think, all I'm wondering, y'all, is does he know she did it? Or does he still think it was Lou? Ooh, quite a conundrum you're in here, my girl. Quite a conundrum. What's we gonna do, girl? What's we gonna do?
Going forward, you will do more than the bare minimum. Yes.
Yes, matron. Girl, if you don't button up your mouth, put on a smile, and go clean up that green room. Oh my God. Not only does he know, Santiago also knows. This is bad, y'all. This is very, very bad. Lou has fucked up, okay? I'm sorry. I know some of y'all are like,
Louis couldn't control himself. Louis going through some things.
I don't care, okay? When it comes to your lies, you button up and learn how to deal with some things, okay? If you can't fucking control yourself, then you shouldn't be hanging out with certain people, in my opinion.
What is vampire life but poor decisions?
Louis!
Speaking of poor decisions.
Was that Lou talking or Lestat?
Armand knows all about Lestat. How long's he known?
Girl, he been knowing for a year and a half, bitch. About a year and a half.
Read our minds first night at the theater.
No, he read your mind. Don't say that. He read your mind.
What about me and you?
New Orleans, unhappy. Comes to Coven, you're beaming like the whole world went Technicolor.
Bitch! So you did it out of spite, nigga?
I didn't want to wreck that for you, and this whole time, he hasn't betrayed our trust.
He hasn't betrayed your trust because he's been boinking you, Lou. That's the only freaking reason. And the fact that he has had no real reason to. But trust me, you can give him one at the drop of a freaking dime. What is wrong with you, Lou? My God. Oh, my God. My poor baby. It's time to get your shit and run, okay? I don't know what else to say. Not only does Armand know, now Santiago knows, which basically means the whole coven know. Oh, my God. I can't go tonight. I got to go. If I was Claudia, I'd have grabbed my bags. I'd have said, I'm going to make a run for it. I don't know if he could be like Lestat and catch me, but you know what? I got to try.
Love makes you stupid. Makes you fickle and weak.
She's not wrong.
You picked the coven! You left me!
How
Go sit
dare
in your choice,
you?
sister!
No! Okay, now at first I was saying that. I was saying, you know, this is your choice, you gotta stick with it. And I'm still with that. But this one, Lou, if your fucking mind could hold water, maybe y'all wouldn't even be in this situation. Maybe she wouldn't have to be threatened by this. You should feel ashamed with the fact that you told Armand and you never told Claudia. Talking about, I didn't want to wreck your happiness. Bullshit! You didn't want to wreck what you fucking had. How dare you not tell Claudia and then be so upset with her when she's mad when it fucking finds out. It gets, not only does it get found out, it gets thrown back in her face. This girl has to worry now about her life because unlike you, Lou, some of us ain't fucking the motherfucker. So we don't know if our lives are going to be taken at the drop of a fucking hat. We don't have to go back to that coven of people who now know our freaking secret, Lou. Couldn't keep a secret to save your goddamn life. Who? Motherfucker, I'm pissed. Let me calm down, y'all. Let me calm down. All right. Now, because I know there's going to be some little defenders up in this piece, let me just make my point crystal freaking clear. Before Claudia got threatened about Lestat, she was dealing with the coven. She was dealing with the infantilization. She was dealing with the plague. She was telling Armand how she freaking felt, even though she knew that she might get jacked up or something. The only time she snapped is when Armand threw Lestat in her face. And that is Lou's fault. Y'all can say maybe he read it from Claudia, but I don't believe it. He read that from Lou. Claudia has every reason to be upset with Lou. I'm sorry. She has every reason to be upset with him. Now, the me, you, him, and her part, I honestly feel like that was just because she was upset. Wouldn't you be if you knew that your life was possibly going to be forfeit? Or if you knew that you were risking being put in the death box? Like, come on now, y'all. Let's be real here. How can we not think that Lou is a little bit at fault for this? 50%. I'll give him 50%. I really want to give him 75, but I know y'all gonna be defending him all up in my comments. So I'll say 50% Lou's fault in this. If Lou had not told Armand, or if Lou had not got his mind read, Armand wouldn't know. And if Armand didn't know, then he would have threatened it in Claudia's face. So don't y'all be putting in my comments talking about Lou's not at fault for this. Yes, he is. Now the whole Claudia, you chose a coven. Yes, I agree with that. But like I said, when she had to deal with the being a baby stuff, she was dealing with it. She wasn't even going to Lou complaining. She was tolerating it. It was Lestat's death that was the trigger that pissed our girl off. Lou should have told her from the get-go, hey girl, you might want to sit down for this. I might have fucked up a little bit. I overstepped myself. I made a boo-boo, okay? Just Armand knows. Sorry, thank you, bye-bye. You know, something. Lou should have told her something. For a whole year, he told her nothing. And this was not just Lou's secret to tell. This was Lou and Claudia's secret. So the fact that he told Armand and didn't give Claudia a warning, shame on you, Daddy Lou. Now my girl gotta sleep with one eye open tonight in the coffin.
Go sit in your choice, sister. Go sit in it.
Oh, shut up. You know you was wrong. You know you was wrong.
The wilderness that is our daughter.
Exactly. You created her. Now you go fix it, because clearly she's scared. Can't you tell, Lou?
Shall we hunt?
I mean, Louie, can you go anywhere without Lestat? Like, the dependency is getting ridiculous. I'm just saying, y'all. Lord, why? Do you think they heard all that? Lou, I've dealt with his type before. No, you haven't, okay? You have not dealt with the vindictive vampire before. The people you fought was human.
Keep a watch.
Eyes, ears, and minds.
This is not good, y'all. This is not good.
You summoned him.
Yeah.
You're gonna break it off with him, aren't you?
Can you just break it off with Armand? Let's be honest.
Say apple.
Apple.
Say it in French.
La pomme.
Why do you pause like that?
There isn't gonna be a hunt, is there?
Oh, so you're breaking it off with Lestat? You better be breaking it off with Lestat and Armand.
You might not know this, but I had the tailor inscribe your initials.
He's fading.
So your name.
It took a fight with Claudia for you to finally get rid of him, Lou? Really? I don't even know what this means. Does this mean he's getting a fracture of his mind back or something? Does it mean he's finally gonna be in the real world, in the present?
You summoned me.
If you broke up with him to be with Armand, I will dislike you for a whole episode.
I felt your panic.
Mutiny brewing.
Whose fault is that, Armand?
You should think to leave.
No.
Yeah, and I'm taking Claudia with me.
I'm staying in Paris.
What? Oh!
And everyone's gonna be happy.
Really? 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 If Lou does does not address him threatening Claudia with their secret, it will be no fucks for Lou for this whole episode until he redeems himself. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. And y'all can be mad, y'all can defend Lou all you want, but at the end of the freaking day, what Armand did was wrong because he knew that Louis didn't want Claudia to know, and he still spilled those beans. So if Louis doesn't say something to Armand about that, then it's no fucks for Lou, at least until the next episode. Hopefully if he redeems himself. But you know what? This episode is not looking very good for Lou right now.
I don't know too much about the theater, but I used to be real good at running things.
Used to. Keyword.
Santiago wants to be Coven leader. Give him the job.
Never.
Oh, great. He's gonna find all of Claudia's journals. Dang it, Claudia. Why do you have to write everything down? Oh, every secret gone. Oh, I gotta take a smoke off of this. Y'all. This is just so upsetting. And honestly, I thought you liked Claudia.
I want you. I want you more than anything in the world.
This better be an alternative universe of reality. Like, tell me that this is Armand twisting Louis' brain and the Louis thinking this is what happened, but in for real what happened, it was Louis confronted Armand and was like, how dare you do that to her? Please, y'all, tell me that they gonna go back and be like, actually, Armand messed with those memories and Louis really did have Claudia's back.
You sure about that, Aaron?
Yes, maître.
Are you serious? Talking about, I used to be good at running things. Louis, you were a pimp, okay? You were a pimp who used desperate women to open up their legs to random men so you could take their money. Don't start with me about, oh, I used to run things. You didn't run shit, all right? And then also, you ain't thinking that maybe things have changed. These aren't people, Lou. These are vampires. And you don't know nothing about running no vampires. For the past 100 years when you was with Lestat, you were the one who was getting run, okay? So it's just like, where is this coming from? You get rid of Lestat and think that you suddenly the tea? The bee's knees? Lou, you are about to have the rug pulled out from under you. And you ain't gonna know what to do. Trust me.
Meet back at the theater.
Yes, maître.
Yes, maître.
You don't have to give him the job. He's already got it. And not to mention, y'all, it's not gonna only affect him. It's gonna affect Claudia the worst. Man, I don't know what's going on with Lou. Like, he's just all over the place right now. He getting on my nerves, y'all. He on my nerves. My nerves is bad this whole episode. Since that stuff popped up, my nerves have just been bad. I've been shaking. I can't deal with this, y'all.
You made me look foolish.
You just assume it was me.
You think I need to be coddled? Hyped up? Lied to?
I ain't gonna lie, though. Y'all couldn't have kept this argument, like, you couldn't have waited till after he left?
You did it even as she cried. A splinter of coldness in you. Is that what makes you fascinating?
What is he doing? Putting memories in? Or, like, extracting memories? And who's the dead guy?
33-year-old man when I became a vampire.
That is a lot of names. Catherine Mitchell. Wait, was his wife named Catherine? Huh, I hope that ain't right. When I say the Talamasca has been keeping surveillance, the Talamasca has been keeping surveillance. They have been watching them for a long time. What does that say? Does that say Malloy?
I mean, you forgot, man.
How did the Talamasca get these tapes? It doesn't seem like Daniel had them. The Talamasca is good, okay? They make themselves look better over here than they did in Mayfair Witches. I'm just saying. Yeah, best put them headphones in. One earbud, so you can still hear them if they leave. No, Daniel, one earbud.
I was at home picking...
What just happened? Wait, what? That's not how it ends. That's how we ended Armand talking mid-sentence? Whoa, y'all. Okay, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a show stop at mid-sentence. Not even mid-scene, mid-sentence. A soap opera wouldn't even do that. Like, wow. Okay, we're making bold choices. I feel like we are about to get some truths. I feel like a lot of tea is going to be spilt. All right, y'all, I'm about to watch these behind the scenes interviews and stuff, and then I'm gonna come at y'all with my final thoughts. Again, we family here, so I feel like I can say what I want to say, and we can still be on a good foot afterwards. All right, be right back. Y'all, just watch the behind the scenes. And also, I had to smoke the rest of the blunt because I had to get my thoughts together, calm myself down, because this episode was a doozy. Alright? Now, I honestly thought I was about to jump on her, cuss out Lou, cuss out Armand, wipe my hands with it, say bye to y'all, and go to bed. But upon further thought, I do feel this was a little bit of everybody's fault. Now, I gotta blame Lou, naturally, because he was the one who spilled the tea. I honestly do not think that Armand read it from Claudia's mind. I think Armand read it from Lou's mind, and Louis just confirmed it with his big old mouth. So I gotta blame Lou for that. And then I have to blame Claudia, because it's like, girl, once you found out that you weren't supposed to keep them journals, you should have either locked them up, hid them, or burned them. Because what were you thinking, sis? Leaving them out in the open like that. I mean, I get maybe you thought you could trust the coven, or you thought the coven wouldn't go crazy, but you gotta cover your ass, baby. You got to always think 3 steps ahead of these MFers. This is chess, baby. It's not checkers. You got to cover your batootie, all right? But let's not also forget that Armand has some blame in this too. Because Armand, why haven't you kept your coven in check? Why is your coven running willy-nilly? Why do they think they can just walk all over you like this? Santiago, you should have checked him more than what you did, frankly. Also, you should know your coven's whereabouts every second of every day, because you know them effers is crazy and they could turn on you at any moment. You knew they didn't like you leaving Lou there, but you left Lou there and you flaunted him in their face. I thought you did that because you could keep your coven in check. Turns out you can't do squat either, cause what the freak? How is Twan and old girl calling him Maitra before you, and you don't know about it? Sure, you know something's going on, but I don't think you know what's going on as it's going on. This is getting out of hand. People have to play their roles. Louis, you should have kept it together. Armand, you should have kept the coven together. And Claudia, you should have kept them books together, because all 3 of you are responsible for what is about to happen here. And oh my God, I hate to see it. I hate to see it. You hate to see it go like this, y'all. It's just like you wish they could fix things, but things are already in motion. There's no way we can keep a lid on this anymore. And frankly, when Armand saw that Santiago knew, off with his head. Figure out a way to explain it. Don't explain it at all. I don't care what you do, but it should have been nick, done. Because you knew this secret involved not only Claudia, it involved Lou. And if you care about him the way you say you do, then you will want to protect him. And especially from your crazy ass coven. Like, no loyalty nowhere. This is just so sad. And the only people who are acting like they should is the dang coven. They are about to clean house, y'all. They're about to clean house on our girl and Lou. It's just so sad. It's just so sad that all of this had to happen. These turns of events had to happen. I honestly feel like if people had done a little better in their roles, then things wouldn't have turned out the way they are. Oh, Lord. What's we gonna do next episode, y'all? And it don't even look like it's gonna be about the coven and stuff. It looks like this episode's gonna be dedicated to finding out about Daniel's past, which, of course, I am interested in. I need to know the tea. I need to know the backstory, what happened. Because y'all saying some things, but honestly, these showrunners, they trying to do something different. I even feel like they're trying to not make Armand as evil as he is. I feel like after watching the behind the scenes and stuff, I'm like, are y'all trying to make us feel sad for Armand? Like, are y'all not gonna turn him evil? I thought he was evil. I thought he was worse than Lestat. What is going on here? Or is he actually gonna turn into a manipulative a-hole that we know him to be? I don't know what the showrunners are thinking, and I like that. I really do. Honestly, Interview with the Vampire, even though it frustrates me, it's always a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air every time I watch it. Y'all, honestly, the next episode can't come fast enough for me. But I know we're going to have a lot to talk about in these comments. And also, I have to remind y'all, because I know y'all get a little heated, keep it cute in the comments. Let's not be disrespectful to one another. Everybody's got their own opinions, and we should respect their opinions. Nobody be spewing hate in here. Nobody be calling nobody name. Everybody's got their own opinions, and we should respect everybody's opinion on things, okay? It's not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, I gotta remind y'all, it is just a show. This is a show based off of a book. Let's not let our emotions about a character make us disrespectful to our fellow person, okay? Your fellow YouTube family. All right, guys? I'm just saying. I have to put that out there because I feel like this episode, people are going to be very opinionated, especially about what I had to say. But it is what it is. I had to say how I feel. I have to say how I feel. Miami has so much appeal. A great place to get a seafood meal. Miami. But sorry, I feel like I had to break up the tension because I know it's going to be a lot of tension now. I wanted to break it up with just a little something something. 10 points if you know what that's from. But once again, let's keep it cute in the comments. Everybody's opinion is welcome, even if it's to say something against me. With that all being said though, I have to head to bed. It is late and I'm tired. What time is it? Ooh, man, I've been recording for 3 hours, so you know I talked a lot. So now I want to know you guys' opinions. I know you're going to leave them, so leave them up in the comments and let's have a great discussion. A civil discussion, guys. All right then. Also, I almost forgot. Happy Pride Month to all my LGBTQ boys and girls. You guys know I didn't forget about you. I should have wore something colorful, but I forgot. Since it's Pride Month though, if it's still in the month, I'm gonna do that. So for all my Pride Month boys and girlies, I just want you to know that you're loved and accepted over here. So go shake that ass at every Pride parade, all right? Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. This is y'all's month. Love it. Enjoy it. And with that all being said, guys, this is Shalea Homebody, your humble host, saying it's a jungle out there, guys. So take care of yourselves and those you can. Bye.